This might be our last YouTube tour because every tour hereafter is gonna be hard to beat this property. It's my favorite one, and we're not gonna stop doing the videos because we gotta show you things like this. This house that we're about to show you has almost 11,000 square feet of living space with nearly 18,000 total square feet, sitting on 5 acres on the ocean. You have 450 feet of water frontage here on the ocean with a 400-foot boat dock and a lift for your jet skis. It's a literal resort where you have some of the most beautiful landscape that you'll ever see done by a world-renowned landscape architect. The house is called Coccoloba because that's a fruit tree, it's a sea grape, and it's resembling the beautiful landscape that you'll see throughout. This is a one-of-a-kind property, and we're about to show you, and we can't forget, it's one of the only oceanfront or waterfront properties that we've seen in the Keys that actually has a tennis court. So without further ado, let's go and show you inside Coccoloba. Mr. Loba Loba. Now, being that this is a $42 million home, we want to give you guys the full experience as if you were here. And a home like this, it's not just about the home. There's so many details, so many things about the property that make it special. And that's why we're gonna dive into it. And just like always, we're gonna start with the front exterior, work our way to the home, and then take you to the back, which is my favorite part. So this here is the pond. This is one of the things that you and your guests are greeted to every single time they arrive to your estate. You have a beautiful waterfall. You notice waterfalls throughout the entire property. There's several different ones. This is a salt water pond here. It's spectacular, so peaceful. Read a book up there. Maybe just answer some emails over there with the umbrella. It's unbelievable. You'll notice keystone all throughout the property, the natural stones that they've used. I mean, this is definitely by far one of our favorite homes. Now, one of the things upon your arrival when you arrive here is, of course, you're pulling in with your car. You have a super long driveway, right? The driveway goes as far as the eye can see. It's a dramatic entrance to the estate. You come into essentially a tunnel of tree canopies of beautiful, lush greenery all around. And we'll get into that in a second, but that's what really makes this property spectacular. Over here, we have the boathouse, right? There needs to be people working on the property. There's several staff here that work full-time to maintain the grounds and maintain the property. This is where they keep their things here, right? Golf cart to get around. It's 5 acres, it's a big property. Down over here, you have the entrance to that boathouse, and we have the Mermaid Bar over here. We're gonna start over here and kind of work our way to the front of the home. The main house continues down the driveway, but let's go down this path where you have the nice keystones, you know, kind of steps leading to this tiki hut here. You have a nice seating area here. They're working on the property as we speak, always working. Down this way is to the dock, but one second, let's come this way, right? If you notice over here right above that little chair, you have really cool, like artistic, let's say, bulbs above, which is really, really nice. And then the tree canopies just all around us. The landscaping is exquisite. Here, we have the tiki hut. This is what they call the Mermaid Bar. It's one of my favorite places because it's such a cool space with fans, lighting. It's really quaint. You get a really nice breeze and you're looking straight down there to the direct ocean. We're 450 feet on the ocean. No neighbor in sight. It feels like you're on your own island, literally. We come out here, after you're entertaining and having fun with your family under that tiki, and the Mermaid Bar, we'll call it. You come out here to another, let's say, greenery area for kids to play. I mean, there's just so much space. And one of my favorite spots of this property is right here. Look at this. This is for you and your significant other to sit down, enjoy a glass of wine, have dinner, and just enjoy the views of the ocean, of the waves crashing into the sand there. It's unbelievable. You have basically a coral walk wall all along the property, the property line there, but the water around us, the breeze, the clear skies, this is what Florida and the Florida Keys is all about. Now you're getting another view this way. We're gonna walk back down. I think honestly, this Mermaid Bar is awesome because you just have everything you need here to entertain. You have a bar, you get drinks going. There's many spaces throughout the property. You'll see that you're gonna be able to entertain and host. And I just love the feel that it gives you with all the landscape. Let's come down over here. You'll notice throughout the tour that there is Coccoloba branding everywhere. The mats, The people who work here have Coccoloba shirts. It's literal amazing branding for the property. That makes it kind of feel even more like a resort, because it's even better than a resort. So here you have this really nice cutout just for your jet skis, your kayaks. You have a lift, that platform goes down and makes it super easy for you to hop on that jet ski and go straight out. All right, and this here is obviously all Ipe wood decking. Throughout the entire property, you're gonna see all the wood decking is Ipe wood, and it is so well maintained. But this is great because it protects the jet skis and everything you have here from the waves and all of that. It's a great cutout. Now, all the way down, you have a 400-foot boat dock. That's one of the things about living in the Keys, right? Is that we wanna enjoy the boat. At the end there, you have a lift for a 15,000-pound lift and a 30,000-pound lift. And that, I walked all the way to the end over there when we were kind of absorbing everything of the property. Let me tell you, there was just something special about walking over there and just looking around and having the water, the wind, there's something about it. Now, again, you're noticing the landscape is spectacular. This takes you around to the back of the property, which is a resort. People use that term very loosely, right? Even we do it, I'm not gonna lie. We use it very loosely. See this trail here? That takes you to the front. But let's go down this way. People use resort very loosely. I do it, and I apologize for doing so, because now I know what a true resort is. This is a resort. This is that definition. You have more trails. You're gonna notice throughout the property, the grounds, there's trails that lead everywhere. This trail here takes you to essentially a keystone trail along that beautiful pond we saw in the beginning. Now, speaking of the landscape architect is world renowned. His name is Raymond Jungles. And he built a literal jungle here, but a beautiful jungle. Now, all the landscape you see exotic, brought from all over the world, essentially. You have fruit trees throughout. It was a perfect plan. Everything was strategically thought out, and it was thought out for the future as well. That entrance that you have, that essential, let's say, tree canopy upon your entry, the tunnel was thought out years in advance. The house was built in 2017. All this was done in 2017. So this is years in the making, and it just looks so beautiful and lush. More trails along here. You hear the birds chirping. It feels, that adds to the sensation in this house. This takes you straight over here to the tennis court. Follow me. We're already in the front, so we might as well show it. We have this trail where we are here in the jungle. I hear a drone. I hear a drone. There's a drone amongst us. That is Nico. We come over here. This is the tennis court here with lights. I have never seen a property on the water in the Keys, me personally, that has a tennis court. And when you're oceanfront. Like, yeah, part of a community with a tennis court, okay, but a personal private residence with its own tennis court and being on the ocean is incredible. You have lights here, and then just lush greenery all around us. I mean, look at the exotic trees. The landscaping in this is the best landscaping that we have ever seen on this channel. You have a tiki hut here to observe the game, an observatory, let's say tiki hut, right? With a fan here and lights. Sit down, watch the game, enjoy, and then you have another trail along that side that takes you straight to the pond. Okay, we continue down this way. That's not an alligator or a crocodile. It's just there for fun. Those are my friends. Hello, friends. If that was my friend, that doesn't mean I have a lot of friends. But I do have a lot of friends. George is my friend, right? Right, George? Is he saying that because I pay him for this, or is he saying that because he's my actual friend? Okay. Anyways, another area here to sit down, right? Sit down here and watch the game, and you're getting nice shade here as well, and from beautiful, beautiful palms here too. Now we continue down what even looks more like another trail, but it's just a walking path. But with all this greenery, it's spectacular. This here is the cabana. So this is a structure just for a bathroom, so that way you don't have to go to the house when you're playing tennis. You just go straight to that cabana bath, okay? Now we continue down this way, and we're in, let's say, the area where the vehiculars are parked. Okay, nothing really super special about this, except for the fact that you have a 4-car air-conditioned garage right behind us there, and plenty of extra parking. And then you have an area, like essentially right out of the garage, where you could have your car cleaned. Now, Your main driveway comes straight down to this way and leads to the primary residence here with all that perfect foliage all around us. This tree right here, the owner found it in the Redlands, saw it, and offered the owner of that house to purchase it, and they accepted the offer. And now it's here because it's a sign of peace, this particular tree. It's beautiful. It adds to that ambiance when you enter the property and when you approach, just the whole feel adds to that. Now you have essentially a circular driveway here, so it's easy to get in and out. There's another trail over there that'll take you to the backyard or the side yard or where we came from. You have the tiki carport there that can fit up to, let's say, 2.5 vehicles right there. And then another trail that takes you to the side and to the service area. And of course, here we are at the main entrance. This is your front porch here. You approach the front door, beautiful keystone throughout on the floor and on the exterior, on the bottom exterior of the home. And now we approach one of my favorite homes on the Florida Keys. You walk in and we are greeted with this living space here. You have extremely high vaulted ceilings with exposed beams and tongue and groove. And then you notice just the strategic windows that were placed to bring all that natural light in this. Now, of course, the first thing that you see when you walk into those double doors is the ocean. Unobstructed ocean, just endless, 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 endless ocean. So if you are here in this house, and the way they built this house is to make sure that you take advantage and see the water from anywhere possible in the house. Now, all the interiors were designed by Sam Robin. Everything was well thought out in this property. Love this living space, love the contrast of the colors, the custom rugs throughout the home as well. All the details, very, very well thought out. This space here leads straight to a huge outdoor covered porch, the back porch, let's say, and this overlooks that water view. But we'll get out there when we're in the outside. Let's come down this way where you have the first office here. This is the main office, double door entry, beautiful wood paneling and built out cabinetry throughout. You have the coffer ceilings above with the built-in speakers, and this desk just, it's impressive. It's an impressive desk, beautiful art throughout. And what's even more important is from the desk, you're looking straight out to the ocean, which if you're on the water, you have to take advantage, right? And then here you also have access to that porch that we mentioned, that back porch, and also takes you to the backyard where there's like a little beach area and the pool. But we'll get there in a second. There's a fireplace here in the office as well with a TV and all custom millwork in the office. Now we come back out to the living space. We're gonna take you over to the kitchen and the family room. Down this way, you have the primary suite, but we're gonna save that towards the end of the video. Over here, we have the powder bathroom, which is right off of the front door. Now let's work our way, just show you the main living spaces of the house, and then we'll go back that way and show you, not only the primary, but also the wine room. So here you have, if you notice, all custom like cabinetry, millwork, beautiful, very coastal, modern vibe that I love. Here you have your formal dining room with a beautiful circular table here, completely custom. You have hidden cabinetry here to store your china, and of course, you're looking out to that water view. And this has access to that back porch as well, which takes you out to the pool area as well. Now we come and enter the kitchen here. This kitchen is stunning. It is a beautiful kitchen. You have, first thing you have here, you have the Wolf oven. It's a double oven on the bottom and then range on the top with the griddle. You have the pot filler. You also have Taj Mahal quartzite countertops and backsplash throughout the entire kitchen. This is one of my favorite countertops. I even have it in my own personal house. It is beautiful and it goes really well with the theme that they have throughout the home. And you'll notice they have it basically everywhere. It's a beautiful quartzite, natural stone. So you have a sink here and you also have another sink over there. We'll get to that one in a second. You have your microwave over here and you have your Sub-Zero refrigerator and freezer over here. And it's with the beautiful panel to keep everything flush. Over here, you also have another, let's say, prepping area or a hidden space here. You can maybe put a coffee machine. Very, very nice. I love the cabinetry. And then this island on the other side of it, you essentially have the other sink here. You have 2 dishwashers, and you have a really nice opening here where you can open the windows and have like a bar setting over here. That way you have the drinks, you can put them out over here. You can make it work. Sink here with a view. You guys know how I feel about that. This sink overlooks the ocean, and you're looking at the pool and of course the covered area, which we'll get to in a second. And then you have this built-in breakfast nook here, again with the Taj Mahal quartzite countertop. And it fits, let's say, six people here very comfortably. And you have also outlets on either side as well. Over here, you have a nice little station here, so you can maybe have some things in a small TV station there too. All right, this kitchen, very, very, very well thought out. The cabinetry is beautiful and the space is great. So here you have like another breakfast nook, another area so you could have breakfast in the morning. This one faces more all the way down over there, which is where the summer kitchen is, which we'll get to in a second. But I love the light fixtures here. Here you have the vaulted ceilings as well with the tongue and groove and exposed beams. And this is the family room, very cozy, very intimate. You notice the quartzite Taj Mahal wrapped around the fireplace there as well. Big TV and custom build outs there. Super nice, super intimate and cozy. And obviously it's important that the family room is right off of the kitchen as well, right? So here, now we can go down on this way before we go to the bedroom. You notice beautiful hallways. Look at these hallways to showcase your art. It's stunning. Super, super nice hallways. This takes you straight back to where we started. But first we'll go down over here where you have your butler's pantry. Right, you have a butler's pantry over here where you have a refrigerator, a freezer with the panels as well, and a wine fridge here too on top of the wine room that we're gonna see, but hold your horses. We continue down over here. This is the laundry room. It's a huge laundry room with tons of countertop space and storage. And then we do the moonwalk back. Well, George does the moonwalk back. And we have a powder bath over here, very elegantly done. And this is an extension of the butler's pantry. This is the main butler's pantry here where we have, oh, Nico's hidden. Oh, Nico's hidden in the butler's pantry. You have a sink here as well with instant hot water. You have an oven right there. You have Nico awkwardly figuring out where he can go. And then you have a dishwasher in here too. And again, ton of cabinetry and a station there so you can work from a desk. Now we'll leave Nico in there to awkwardly stand again, like he always does. And we continue. Oh, we're not gonna go this way. Oh yes, we're going this way. We have to show the bedroom that's on this side, which is used as an office right now, but it is technically a bedroom, has its own little porch area, and it has its own bathroom and walk-in closet. You also have speakers here built into the ceiling, and we have to mention that the entire house has a Savant smart home system throughout, right? So it's a smart house. It's a smart house. We're gonna go down these doors over here, and then we're gonna take you to the other end where the primary suite. We just like to save the best things for last, but there's just so many best things, right? So this is the breezeway that takes you to essentially the guest quarters. Beautiful. Like these doors here, you open them up just like they are here, and you let the breeze flow through the way. Breezeway. You continue down the breezeway, beautiful lighting here. I love the flooring that they chose, that natural stone. And here we have a lot to unpack, okay? Downstairs we have 2 rooms, upstairs we have one. This is perfect for your guests. So this is guest suite number 1 over here, where it's very cozy. You have beautiful landscaping views here. You have a porch that you access, and then there's a path that takes you straight to the pool. So your guests, they have a big room, they have tons of space, and then they can go and access the resort. And of course here you have a beautiful bathroom. The vanity is marble and the finishes throughout stunning. Now that's number 1. And then guest suite number 2 is over here. Similar concept on this one where you have the beautiful bathroom with the marble and the finishes, and then the bedroom here, high ceilings, big room overlooking the garden, and with access to that same porch that takes you straight to the pool. So we have let's say like a landing area here, which is pretty cool too. You can wait for your significant other or whoever the guest is waiting, they can wait for them here before they go and enjoy this resort-like setting. And we go upstairs and we have the real deal. Like this is where you put your favorite guests, right? Because you know, we all have preferences in life. It's okay, we can admit to it. You have some siblings you may prefer over others. It's okay, it's okay. this is where you put the ones you prefer, because here, this is the ultimate guest house. You have a living area here with high ceilings, exposed beams and tongue and groove, similar to what you saw in the main house. You have your family room here with the TV and a beautiful desk area here, the breakfast nook or even dining set, let's say here, and a kitchenette. The kitchenette has refrigerator, or let's say like refrigerator drawers here, right? Very, very nice. Beautiful. And also a Wolf microwave, a sink, a dishwasher over here, a mini one, and plenty of storage space. And of course, beautiful quartzite Taj Mahal countertops. Now here you're in the treetops, which is really cool. And we come here and you have your own big balcony that overlooks those treetops. And through the treetops, you see the water from the ocean. This is the bedroom here. In this bedroom, I love the furnishings they chose here. Really makes me want to just stay here and stay the night. I would love to be a visitor here. Nice room with the high ceilings, and then you have access to the balcony, and from here you actually see some water as well. You have the water view, and of course there's a bathroom there as well. It's a beautiful bathroom with a tub and beautiful marble and finishes throughout, and it's big, it's spacious. So this is the guest house, guest area, let's say, has its own HVAC, its own AC, and we finished that. So these are the 3 guest suites, but we are exiting to go towards the club room and the 4-car garage. So you have this beautiful step down, and here you have the 4-car garage that's air conditioned, and then down this way, you have the stairs that take you up to the club room where there's a kitchenette. There's a really nice area for like a gym, a bar area. You have this built-in bench. You have a pool table, and you have a nice big family room with a huge TV. That room is so cool because it could be a multi-purpose room, and you also have a big balcony that overlooks the treetops. Now, in addition to that, you also have a bathroom up there, so it could even be a bedroom if you wanted it to be. So we walk down this path down over here. That's the garage and that clubroom area, and then you have a path that takes you straight down this way, and that's to the back where it takes you to the pool and that whole resort-like setting in the back where the water is. But before we go over there, let's go show you the primary suite, and then we'll take you outside and show you the goods. So now we have the hallway that leads straight to the double door primary suite over there. But first, right before we get there, we have to talk about this wine room here. This wine room is so special. It feels like we are in a winery in Tuscany, and you have the really nice groin vaulted ceilings and the beautiful keystone throughout that gives you that same vibe. Now, pick your wine. And let's say you don't know about wine, maybe like me, a little bit like not so smart with that, right? Don't worry, you have an e-sommelier right here. Your e-sommelier, you can figure out where you want the wine from, what part of the country and what age and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Your own personal sommelier right here in your wine room. It's spectacular, and you have a nice little porch right off of it as well. So that's your wine room there, and now we have the double door entry leading you straight into your primary suite. Look how grand this is here with the high ceilings, beautiful light fixtures, tons of natural light coming above. That's straight to the bathroom, but let's go this way really quick and we'll loop around. So this here is the seating area and the actual bedroom. Seating area has a fireplace, beautiful custom built out speakers in the ceiling there, right? This is where you can have some intimate conversations. You're overlooking the ocean right over there. Look at the water view right through there, and you're overlooking the garden too, which is beautiful. And then of course we have the bed here. Right here, this is a TV that comes straight out of your bed frame. It's unbelievable. You have the high ceilings here, again, with the tongue and groove and the exposed beams, fans, big light fixture, and you're just looking straight to those, basically the water, and mostly like the landscaping here, but on the sides you see the water. And you have your porch here as well, which is super quaint and cozy. Now that takes you to the outside, and the outside is all connected, but we'll get there shortly. We come down this way as well. We're back to the hallway, and we're going to the bathroom. This bathroom here, the high ceilings continue, the light coming in from the windows above, beautiful light fixture as well here, and you have the tub, a huge tub with marble all around, and you're overlooking the landscape here, right? And you notice you have kind of like that wainscoting, but just like that marble wainscoting throughout. This is a vanity area over here with the cabinetry, tons of storage, and you have a huge shower. Come here into the shower. I want to show you something. You come into the shower here. If you look very closely, the book matched marble kind of looks like a human. It looks like a man. You see the arms, and the body. Isn't that cool? George is impressed. It's hard to impress George. It is. Shower here, rain shower, and a window that overlooks. And I'm tall enough where I can see above and I see the ocean. You have the door that goes out to the outdoor area here as well. But let's continue down this way where you have another vanity here and the water closet with the Toto toilet. Now let's go show you the closet really quick. We're gonna loop around here because there's more to be seen. Here is the closet where you have a makeup station, tons of storage for shoes, clothes. All this is essentially closets, more closets, big closets, tons of storage space. And then right over here, you have a washer dryer in your primary suite. And another sink over here with like a folding station too. It's amazing. And we're gonna close that because they're working on it and we'll keep things quiet. So that's the primary suite. It's one of my favorite rooms of the house, but even more important is the outdoors. Let's go and show you the backyard. We're gonna just go straight out these doors right here and give you the straight flow. Before we exit though, I do wanna mention that the floors of the home are a marble and they were custom cut throughout the entire property. So that adds, this whole house has a very nice coastal modern feel, especially since it was built in 2017. But let's go outside now and let's take you to the oasis that is back here. Now these doors are really neat. You have the doors, attention to detail. This comes down, it locks there so you can leave these open and entertain. When people walk in, they just go straight to the back. This here is an amazing covered area. You can host 30 people here, no problem whatsoever. And you're just looking straight out at the ocean. Seats perfectly placed everywhere just to enjoy what is behind you in this resort, this oasis. Okay, I'm gonna show you over here first. We're not gonna walk this path, there's a lot of trails to walk, but over here is right off of the office. And then down over there is the covered area right off of the primary suite, which they have a trail and a path that takes you straight down to the pool. All right, but we're gonna walk down this way because there's a summer kitchen that's the best summer kitchen we've ever seen. We have to show you. Come this way. All this Ipe wood deck, it's all Ipe, all Ipe. And then you have coral rock and keystone just everywhere, elements of it. Beautiful, bringing in that charm. This is right off of the kitchen. And then here you have the outdoor dining. So what's nice is that this is right off of your kitchen. You have the counters here. This was those doors that were off the sink. So you can make this like an extension of a bar. But the bar is over here. So right off of the family room and where the kitchen meets, there's this beautiful, let's say, breezeway that takes you to the most impressive summer kitchen and outdoor area in all of the Florida Keys. Right here, this is a TV. You press a button and it comes up. So that way you can entertain out here. Beautiful countertops here. You have refrigerators right over here. 2 of them with the beers and everything ready for you. Beautiful counters, this summer kitchen. The barbecue here, it's Wolf, super clean. You have the grill over here. You have a pizza oven on this side. Plenty of countertop space. You're overlooking the treetops there. Here you have more. You have a sink, big sink, dishwasher, ice maker, and right here, a beverage center. You put some, champagne in there, some ice, just fill it up. And there's a drain there as well. Everything thought out. Countertop space. You have seating here. You're entertaining. You're having fun. You're watching TV. You have a dining area here. All of this overlooking the water, the ocean, and your pool. And it really does feel like a resort. It really, really does. This is a really cool setting here. Kind of makes you feel like you're at a bar, and then you overlook the ocean. And you also have steps that take you straight down to the pool. We'll go down there in a second, but I just want to mention here as well, you have another lounging space. And right here, you're overlooking one of my favorite shots of this backyard. The pool, the hot tub, you see it all, and the ocean, just right here, clear shot. And right below is the waterfall. And of course, at night, you light this up and make it a nice setting. Let's go downstairs. This is definitely One of my favorite parts right now that we're approaching is this backyard. The trails, the walking paths, they're everywhere. Keystone throughout. Now, here is your outdoor shower, strategically placed. And then down this way is not only the ocean water, but your pool water. You have the beach entrance here. Look at the loungers with the umbrellas perfectly placed. Just walk right in. This is a perfect place for you to hang out, or even for the kids, this is great for them. Come down this way, huge pool deck with tons of space for lounging, hanging out, umbrellas. You can be in the sun or hide from it, you choose. You have steps that go down into the pool, but look at the rock, the keystone that's throughout the pool deck, all around the pool deck. The keystone adds to that vibe. It makes it feel like even more like nature, right? We got people working here. It's fine, it's fine. We have the pool extension here, cabanas, you name it, everything. Look at all the landscaping throughout as well. It's stunning. And then the view from the pool here, you have the waterfall. And we come down over here, I wanna mention something as well, because there's more paths. It's just a whole resort, literally. Down there, right, is that path that connects from the guest suites. It leads straight there, where they can either go all the way around or cut through here. Also down those steps is the cabana bath that's just for the pool, and also the pool equipment, of course. Now we're coming down this way here. We're going to more paths. We're showing you more of this property. So we have more greenery. Look at all the landscaping, the palms, right? The house from the back, you're seeing it with B-roll footage. You just see palms and the wind, and it's the Keys life. You come down here, you have essentially a space where you can come down to the rocks right by the water and just sit here and enjoy the waves crashing. Or even if you wanted to go in, you have steps that go down in there as well. And just ocean, pure ocean, and your massive 400-foot dock. Let's continue down this way. Over here, we have another path that takes you to your own beautiful, let's say, personal beach, right? I'm gonna take you there because that's essentially the last thing that we are seeing here, because we've seen it all. This is your beach. You have a nice man-made beach here. It's nice, it's quaint. You want the toes in the sand? You got it. You got it. This house has everything you need to make it a resort, a literal resort here. But the most important thing is this behind us. Water, 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 water. It's the Keys life. We're in Isla Mirada. We're on 5 acres. We have a house that's almost 18,000 of total square footage, completely custom built, a resort-like setting on the water. You're never gonna see anything like this again. I love every single inch of this property. It's my dream home, honestly. And I think it's the favorite one that we've toured here on this channel. I would be curious to know what you guys think. Is this the best home we've toured on this channel? Comment down below your favorite thing. Make sure you go like, subscribe, and comment. This is one of several properties that we just toured in the Florida Keys, and it's the best. They all are the best homes in the Florida Keys. Make sure you stay tuned for the next tour, and we'll see you then. Peace and love. Thank you so much for watching the tour. If you like what you see and you want to see more property tours, make sure you go watch this video right here, or you can watch this one right here. And you know what, while you're at it, why don't you subscribe so that way you see every single tour that we put out every week. And if you're looking to buy or sell a place in Miami, you know who to reach out to. Shoot me an email. We'll see you next week. Peace and love.